take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give him a taste of Kiwi. Show him you're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest. Give him a taste of Kiwi.
All right, kia ora, no mai hoki mai. Welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL Podcast. It's episode 156, I believe. And tonight I'm joined by, I'm Lennie, sorry. I'm joined by Ferg. How are you, bro? You all good? Oh, I just took a mouthful. What time? Did he's half cut out?
So, good, brother. Good. Glad to be here.
He's good.
Glad to be
All right.
back. Very good. Bit laggy.
All right, and also, yeah, we've got a little bit of lag here because the bro's over in Aussie. Also, we've got Rawiri and the Whare. How are you, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good, mate. Good to have you back on, man. And then also over in Kirikiriroa, we have, I think you guys are in Hamilton now. Is that where you were? Yeah. We've got Tai Tupo. How are you, brother?
Hey, kia ora, brothers. No, good. Thanks for having me on, man. Yeah, welcome to the city of the future here, lads.
Hamilton, isn't it? Is they still use that? It's on in Hamilton. Is that still the thing? That
It's
was
always on here, man. It's
Yeah.
always going down over here, man. You've got to get out here.
Yeah. No, I only really go there if I need to go to Kmart. We've pretty much got everything else in Matamata, but apart from Kmart. No, sweet. Before we get too far into it, I'll shout out the sponsors just to keep them happy. Shout out to Tough Luck Workwear, independent New Zealand workwear designed by tradies for tradies. Head along to www.toughluck.co.nz. Use the code all caps Kiwi NRL and get 10% off. So they've got high-vis, tradie gear, and even casual wear. So it's good stuff there. So go check them out. So shout out to Fitzone in the great towns of Matamata, Te Aroha, Paeroa, and Waihi. If you're in that area and you want to sort your rig out, or even just get some mental time to yourself, head along to Fitzone there and they'll sort you out. And last but not least, Mortgage IQ over in Papamoa. Shout out to the bro Dre over there. If you're looking at getting a house or sorting your mortgage out, make sure you reach out to Dre at Mortgage IQ and he'll sort you out. There they are. That's all the sponsors. The paycheck will come this week. All right. Before we get too far into it, Ty, coming up, I believe it's next month, we've got the Legends of League, eh? Is that basically what they call it, game? And Rotorua,
Yeah.
do you want to give us a bit of a spiel about what that is, how you're involved with it, and how that's all going down?
Yeah, no, sweet. Yeah, so it's the Mills Tui Festival Rugby League. So we've got like heaps of former NRL pros, Super League pros coming into Rotorua to play in a game. So it's called a League of Legends game, which it's first going to have the main game, which they're playing against Aotearoa Māori kind of all-stars team. And then a lot of the, I guess, former players will be in that one. So you've got guys like SKD, Greg Eastwood,
Wicked.
Gerard Beale. There's heaps of kind of old school players. Some of them are still quite recent, like James Tarmel, heaps that I wouldn't be able to go through all of them, but most of them are probably still active in like Q Cup and New South Wales Cup just for fun at the moment. And then we've got our charity game, which so the whole kind of event is for men's mental health. So we're raising money for the charity Last Chance Project, which based here in Kirikiriroa, but we do mahi all across the motu. So we've got our announcements coming out in the next few days. So I can't actually tell you guys, but we've got a pretty stacked lineup. So we've got former ABs, we've got former internationals, both in union and league. We've even got some influencers that are pretty well known in our communities, in our circles. So they'll be running off the back fence as well. So we've got a pretty stacked team, to be fair, and we'll be playing against like a Bay of Plenty select team. So hopefully they're not too serious, because I've been telling our guys, oh no, it's just for fun, it's nothing serious. So But yeah, it's going to be a mean weekend, especially if you want to see some greats of the game, and yeah, just rubbing shoulders all for the same kaupapa.
Mean, bro. Sounds epic. I've just bring it up on the website here. So, like you said, there's just looking here. It's got Sam Repeater on the poster as well.
Yeah.
Brad Takairangi as well. Who's that? Oh, Nehi Milner Scudder. So it'd be cool to see him having a jam at League. I've always wanted to see him play League. I thought he'll go well.
That'd be epic. His footwork,
So
man.
mean.
Him and his prime,
if you're not
incredible.
like, why wouldn't you get there with all those stars? And that's just obviously it's
People just
unreal.
go to the Last Chance Project to get tickets.
Yeah, so there's a website, the Mills Tui Rugby League Festival. Should be all online. I saw the Aotearoa Māoris, they posted up some stuff today as well, but I'm sure it can't be that much to get into there, man. Into
I
those
know
grounds.
I've got it up here, bro. So yeah, it's
Oh,
the
yeah, man.
I think it's events.humantix.com. So basically, it's where the tickets are. And you just grab tickets there
Yeah,
online.
just jump on there.
We can share I'll share the link to our page too. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
so yeah, it seems general admission 15 and over is $15. 14 under is free. So sweet, $15. How good! So get along there, whānau. It's for a great cause as well, and just some of those names, like Greg Eastwood and that, like even Kenny Dow. No, it should be an epic day, bro. So I'll definitely be heading along, especially now that the Warriors won't be in the final, because I need to cancel my flights now because I bought returnable flights. So yeah,
You
I'll
do
be able
that
to come
every
along.
year, eh, cuz?
Yeah, man.
Good on you, man.
Just refundable ones, but I'll switch them to Magic Round this year, I reckon.
Yeah.
So I'll switch over to that. So yeah, which means I can come along to that, which I'm hissing for. That's going to be awesome. Can you name any influencers, bro, that are going to play? That you're allowed? Are you allowed to name anyone?
Nah, man. I'll get in trouble from my own team if I do that, because I was trying to get one of them out early today just so I could announce it on the show. But one thing I can say is that yeah, they're pretty much one of the top. Well, three of them are the top influencers in the country at the moment.
Oh,
The guys he's talking about, bro. Yeah, they're top of the top. Like, people would come just to watch them play footy, I reckon.
it's weird because I haven't been asked, which I should be top 3. I thought.
These
No,
guys
don't ask me.
They've talked up a big game about playing, so yeah, I'm just trusting that what they're saying has some truth
Oh no, not tune up on the day ones.
for the
Yeah, I'll
content, eh?
pull a hammy in the warm up ones. Sweet. We put out on Instagram a few questions. I see you put up on yours as well. Rawiri, did you get anyone leave anything for you?
Not anything worth sharing. It was just all bunch of silly stuff about Warriors and that.
Okay,
So-
well, I've got a few here, so I'll get straight into it. Where do you see Tanner Boyd's future at the club in 2026? We'll go to you first, Rawiri. What do you reckon? What do you see happening with Tanner?
Well, obviously Luke Metcalf should be back by the start of the season, yeah? So I think he just plays a similar role to what he played this year. Like, he'll probably be more in first grade a bit more, but I don't expect him to take over from Lukey
Luke.
Met.
Oh, here he is. Smoko.
Sorry, boys. So it's 9 o'clock, isn't it? Time to go. Nah, sorry about that. I just had to finish correct the connection, so should be good to go. Didn't miss
All
anything,
right,
did I?
sweet. No, we just got straight into questions, mate.
Lovely.
And I just asked Rawiri, and I'll go straight to you. It says, where do you see Tanner Boyd fitting into the Warriors next year? Do you see him playing first grade, or just is he back down to New South Wales Cup?
Oh, I'd love to see him definitely, like, the contending between the two, playing preseason and maybe the first few games. I don't know. I feel like we definitely enjoyed Tanner Boyd's kicking, like his long distance kicking, but then Luke Metcalf's ambitions to really be that number 1-7, got to respect it. And obviously when he went away, the team kind of fell off. So if there's a world where we can have them both together and maybe CHT plays that 14 Te Maire Martin role, maybe that's kind of the perfect scenario. Kicking on both sides, two great, structured like halves can both play 6 and 7. I can't really see. I don't know. I'm torn, very torn. What do you reckon?
What do you reckon, Ty? Do you have an opinion?
Oh, I just think he's too much of a safe player to be in the Warriors lineup. To be honest, like it just doesn't suit their style. That safe. I would have probably preferred to had Tamaire on starting because he would have been a lot more unorthodox for structured defense like Panthers. But
Yeah.
hey, that's just my humble opinion.
It's a good point. It's a good point, and I think that's what we miss with Luke not being in the team. I did also complain that Luke's kicking wasn't good enough, so we just almost need them to kind of just morph together, just do Dragon Ball Z fusion.
Yeah, pretty much. If Luke had Tana's kicking game, I think we'd comfortably have Luke. But then, man, is there a world where Tana's a 7 and Luke's a 6? Because Luke's such a good 6. He's such a good runner of the ball. But then, where do you fit everyone else?
It's hard, because CHT's been playing so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he has.
He deserves it for sure.
It's probably just be status quo. Luke goes to 7, CHT 6. I think Tanner will probably find himself in New South Wales Cup again. Great backup though. All right, this one is from Kane, aka that Kiwi Punter. Can someone get me a Michael Jennings signed shirt, please? So is Michael Jennings? He's playing in this game, right? I think that's what some of the reports are.
Oh,
is he, Ty?
He can't say.
He potentially could be. I think if he is playing, he'll be playing in the main game. The guys playing in the main game we can name. Because that's all, that information's all available. So I'm pretty sure we can sort something out. It depends if he's making a donation to the charity. That's all.
That's the one.
He should be, because he got the mother of all Maltese in the weekend.
He's red
Yeah,
hot.
bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. He'll donate. I'll confirm for you now. He will donate to the cause.
Yeah, he's got enough to now.
Yeah, but he might do what he done. We went up to that event up at Full Time Sports Bar with the Warriors old boys and that. And Clinton Torpey was there. That's one of his all-time favourite players. Before we left, I said, go say hello to him, bro. He goes, too scared.
Oh,
And that's why he is asking for someone else to get his Jennings shirt signed. It's probably going to be too scared. Starstruck. All right, where's our next question? This is from George Tuariki. He says, who was your team of the year as far as the NRL's concerned?
what, like club?
Yeah. I guess team of the year, what does that mean? I guess we'll just go with which team impressed you the most this year? We'll go Ferg first.
Oh, well, I think you can't deny the Raiders. I personally tipped them as the wooden spooners, so I thought they were going to be, right at the bottom. They lost a couple of good players. Can't remember, like Jack Whiten, and a lot of people wrote them off. So them to turn around to be minor premiers, team of the year, Ricky Stewart.
Hard to go past that.
Yeah, Ethan Strange, fantastic year.
Crazy. Rawiri, who do you reckon?
I just reckon Panthers, man. Like they were last at one stage, and now they just went on a crazy run, and they just, I don't know. I think they did a really smart thing by resting all those players a week or two ago, and yeah, I don't know. They sort of set the standard when it comes to first grade over the last few years. So yeah, I think I'll just go the safe option and say the Penrith Panthers.
What about you, Ty? Who stood out to you this year? Well, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Yeah, these guys both took my answers, but definitely the Raiders in terms of excitement. I think they just remind me of the Warriors of old. They just gambled a lot in the offloads, and they just had a free-spirited game. And as much as it pains me, probably the Panthers, because they're probably everyone thought they were down and out, but look at what they did on the weekend, which I was actually there live at the game, which was even worse.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I reckon the Raiders, like you said, I actually was having that conversation. Or was it with you, Ferg, last week? May have been about the same thing, about how it reminds me of the Warriors, the old Warriors style of like, they don't play with too much structure. That can get quite boring to watch, I guess. But with Raiders, they can throw caution to the wind, and they've got the players to pull it off too. So yeah, they're an excitement machine. I'll go the Raiders, and I love Joe Tarpany. Like he's been
great.
He's been hectic. He's been hectic this year. So also you got the Mal Meninga medal again. I think that's his 4th year in a row.
Yeah, I saw that.
Best Canberra player. So shout out to Joey. What a beast. All right, what's our next question? Well, who is your starting forward pack for the Kiwis? This is a bit tricky. It's a tricky one. Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first, Rawiri?
I reckon we just name an individual player because we could be here forever. But I reckon the Fahu gets a starting position. I also, I don't even want to do this because we're stacked for options for the front.
Yeah, we
row.
are.
Oh, we're
For
stacked
sure.
for options for the whole forward pack. But it just depends who's healthy and who's available. Really, I'd like to see the Fish captain again. I'd like to see Tarps in the team. But they're guaranteed, I don't think there's anyone. Does Griff Neem get a spot?
Yeah, it's a bit hard because that's the bench.
Maybe
and
bench. Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it is I've got Joe Tarpany starting. JMK is playing hooker. I'm probably going to start the Fish. He's better starting than off the bench. I reckon that. And then I've got Aaron Clark at lock, but then Nafai White's been playing so good. That's the tricky bit. So I've probably got Nafai White on the bench. I think he could probably bring a bit more off the bench as opposed to what the Fish could. The tricky thing is Brinton Nikora has lost his position somehow, and he's been coming off the bench for the last 2 weeks, right? And this week again, he's playing 14. So for second rowers, I think Ice Papali'i's been going great. And Jordan Ricky had an outstanding game on the weekend.
Yeah.
Ice has been kind of coming off as a middle forward though, like not exactly on the edge. So like, man, Ice would be a great utility off the bench, even with who do we just say we just had to put on the bench? The Roosters.
Nafai White.
Yeah, Nafai White. Because like they can both kind of interchange into that like prop lock position, but then like having Aaron Clark as our like link between Tarpany and Fish, that's gangster. Those little tip-ons to big boys like that. I reckon he'll probably score his first try in the Kiwis team. But
probably no trial this year, but
yeah. But then when you go for the edges, Sorensen's been playing pretty well too, so it's hard to know.
Some hard decisions for Stacey. What do you reckon, Ty? How would you pick it?
No, man, I'm with you. I think they're pretty stacked up front, so it'll probably take care of itself. I think Aaron Clark definitely deserves somewhere in there, whether it's 9 or 13. But I think that role he's been playing for the Waze has been mean because, man, that link role, I thought they were going to struggle without what's his name? They went to Manly.
Jazz.
Jazzy.
Yeah,
Jazzy.
not Jazz, the other fella. that was
AFB
playing
went to
that-
the Sharks.
Yeah, went
No?
to that.
Oh, no, Dylan Walker.
Yeah, Dylan Walker.
Went to the
I thought
Eels. Yeah.
he was going to struggle to fill that role, but he actually, man, he ripped up, man. So
That's so true.
I think Aaron Clark is probably the first. Him and Joey are the first people picked. Like
yeah,
they've
100%.
both had. It's the bench going to be interesting because if you got Nafai White and let's say Ice Papali'i, because you still got Leo Thompson out there, who even though he was in the Knights that played like shit, he actually played quite well still this year. Then you got Griff Neem we mentioned before, and we got Marata Niokore still. Like,
Yeah,
he could still
true.
fill a role. So it's interesting. Quite often that's not the case with the Kiwis. It's like whoever's left.
Great depth, really good depth. Hey, that's exciting. Like
At the
even just
moment,
talking about those starting forward players, like they are NRL contending for some of the best players in the competition. So that fucking excites me leading into that.
Well, same here, bro. Like hearing some of the squads, like some of the forward packs that we could use, like or we could have, it just makes me real excited for the pack champs. Like everyone's been talking about how strong the Pacific nations, like the smaller Pacific nations like Tonga and Samoa, how strong their forward packs are going to be.
Yeah.
But ours is right up there too.
That's it. People sleeping on us, which is crazy. Hey, you sleeping on the fucking Kiwis? That's wild. Oh shit.
I mean, Tonga did beat us last year, so we're the underdogs, man.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love that shit.
No, I reckon all three teams are gonna. I mean, this is exciting, man. We don't need Aussie, eh? Like, I'm pushing for have like more of this.
Yeah.
Because Aussie hold us to ransom, eh, with like Origin and everything else. And I'm thinking, man, we've got a product here with Tonga, Samoa, and New Zealand. If we play each other consistently, like the level that this competition, because look at the teams that hopefully if everyone gets through uninjured, like Tonga and Samoa team, they're just outrageous as well.
It'd be interesting to see like the actual ratings that come from each game and if they drop off between any kind of any of the matchups. But yeah, if we rate as good, if not higher. Because man, the Polynesian and the Kiwi support that's going to come to this team is going to be incredible, I reckon, and way more than people think. So it'll be really good to see the numbers. Hopefully, we fucking smash them, and then big broadcast deals. Tonga Samoa get massive fucking sign on. We just have more games, more competitions in the off season. Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Win-win.
There you go. Win-win. Well, no, they might get scared and then they'll probably start trying to slow everything back down again. Like, whoa, we can't have this taken over.
Yeah, true. NRL, ban, pack champs, no more.
But no, really looking forward to it. I think they've still missed something by not having it all in New Zealand. I think we had a chance to like host the whole thing, and that last game back in Aussie still irks me a little bit. I mean, there's no reason why New Zealand couldn't host that. All three of the Pacific champs teams, like the support Tonga and Samoa have in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Plus New Zealand's in it. Aussie aren't even in it, but somehow they get the final game of the series, which is just, I mean, that's just rugby league, isn't it? Sweet. Got another question here, and it was basically what I was talking about before. What do you make of Brenton Nikora losing his spot and starting off the bench now? Who wants to have a first crack? Ferg, you look like you're about to say something.
Yeah, I don't think it makes such much sense. Hey, you got a guy who's been loyal to the team. He's been one of the out and out best players in the past. You know, out of respect, you let him ride through his own form. I don't know. Is he harboring a little injury or something? I just don't get it. It makes no sense to drop one of your key best players that has been in and out of each week. I think it's just like even in a confidence thing in your own player from a coach's perspective. It's like now Nikoras might be able to kick stones. He probably won't because he's a professional, but it's just disappointing to see, one of our Kiwi best sitting on the bench. So
yeah, especially like because I personally had Nikora starting in the second row spot for the Kiwis every day of the week.
Yeah,
but it's interesting how I'd say Stacey would still name him there, but it's an interesting move. Do you have any opinions on that, Ty?
No, I agree, man. Like they always say he's one of the best hole runners in the game, and to think that he's not out there, but he must be carrying some kind of injury or something.
Has he been in a form slump? Because I haven't noticed anything dramatically. I haven't think he's been in like a defensive issues. Is it him and Nico having defensive,
I'm not sure, bro.
I haven't seen anything, so I don't understand the reason to drop.
Because was he suspended for a bit, wasn't he? I think he might have been suspended.
I rate him as, I reckon he's the best hole finder in the NRL at the moment. Like, the way he runs onto balls and just doesn't get touched. Like, he slices through defensive lines 15 meters away from the line almost every time, guaranteed. He's became one of my favorite players because me and Lennie actually got stepped out by his sister for a Golden Vivids. So I've liked him ever since then, just because his whānau was so hearty.
Yeah,
but
if this is the sister, the brother's gonna be way better, way tougher.
Oh, bro. Yeah, bro.
I like that.
Oh, they were good value. All right, sweet. Well, we'll move on to the games from the weekend. We won't go too into depth, but we just touch on each game and our thoughts for each one. And since there's a few less of them, 4 of us should be okay. So the first one, Friday night, 26-18, the Storm get over the Doggies. Helped along with a Warbrick intercept at the end. Thoughts on that game, Rawiri? What do you think of that one, mate?
I just thought it was good, bro. Like, I'm sad for Doggies fans. They lost Crichton quite early. 30 minutes into the first half, to 20 minutes. But yeah, Melbourne Storm just dominates. I don't know who that forward was that went over for their first try. I think it was, but they've no, it wasn't Ellie.
It was.
He scored the first one.
Must have been the second
one.
Oh,
yeah.
Ativali Lisati.
Yeah.
Ativalu Lisati.
They've just got blokes like that in their systems, and I don't know, Melbourne Storm's always going to be my second team because I lived there for so long, but
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can make it to if they can win it this year, the Storm, but it was a good game.
What about you, Ty? Did you catch this one?
Yeah, man. I'm a Doggies man, so
I know.
ever since they signed Galvin, I've been having a lot of issues, with but we won't go into that. But I was just happy to see Sexton out there, and just goes to show, the difference that he made. But yeah, gutted they couldn't get it over the line. But when you lose Kicks for a little bit and then lose Crichton, and you could just tell the huge difference. And just imagine if they had Sexton and all those boys on the pitch at the same time, man. Probably would have got the result, you know?
Yeah, it's a weird one. That's got to be one of the strangest things I've seen is the Galvin signing. Like, already winning. Sexton's playing great. And this guy who seems to be causing a bit of raru at the Tigers, they get him over and inject him into their system, and I don't know, it just made it was a weird move. I reckon that was just that was old, what's his name, Gus, just trying to show his ego off a bit, like.
But apparently Gus, I saw something, I think I was listening to Bloke in a Bar, and they were saying that Gus took Lockie Galvin's whānau out for a Chinese meal because the bro's been in a bit of a slump. So Gus is trying
Succulent
everything.
Chinese meal.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
So Gus is trying everything at the moment.
that'll do the job, eh? Fuck, so I'll get out and form something for a good Chinese meal. I like it.
Classic. Ferg, did you catch much of this? Did you watch this game?
Yeah, I watched it. I was really impressed by well, first of all, I was really shocked by the Jonah Pearce Wishart switch. You know, you give the respect to Wishart, who's been really great this season. But then you put in someone like Jonah Pearce, who's a natural halves player and has been in such good form. I think he got injured earlier this year. Only played like 2 or 3 games. I can't recall, but he's just a natural player, kicks the ball well and runs like a natural leader, directs the team well. So I think he really replaced Jerome Hughes well and helped them manage the team rather than Wishart as a strong ball runner and a strong player, but he just likes that kind of organisation that Pezzett and that Hughes does so well. So massive raps on him, and I think they can go further in the finals than I thought now, just off the back of how good Pezzett can play, and in a big game against like a good dog side. So exciting times, and just want to say Warbrick saved my multi. So come on, brother, save me right at the end, eh? Let's go, cheering him home. Couldn't believe it. So good game.
Kabuto's finest found some open
It's good to see him. It's good to see him back, like at this time of the year, especially after the year he's had on the sidelines all year. Eh?
What a game to come back to, eh? Crazy. Pressure, straight back into it, and then fucking goes hard. Love it.
What I like is he had a couple of errors early on, but he still got, I felt like that didn't really rattle him, and he played really well after that still. Well played. Do we skip the Warriors one or no?
Yeah, I just stopped crying, eh? I'm good. Shit.
Warriors go down 8-24 to the Penrith Panthers at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium. Ty, you were there live, weren't you? Eh? What do you think of it? How do you think this game went?
Oh, man. Should have just skipped the second.
Yeah.
No, I think, it just goes to show just how good the Panthers are, I think from watching it live, I think they gave away some of those penalties on purpose at the beginning to kind of irritate the Waz. But watching it live, I always say to people, if you watch a team like the Panthers, it's not what they're doing with the ball, it's what they're doing off the ball. And man, it's just what they organize, they're just a well-oiled machine, man, and they pretty much grinded all the way to that 65th minute and then just took control. And then from there was, 10 minutes to go and half the stadium was getting emptied out. So that's all I can say on that.
No good. I agree though. I think what we were providing, it's one of those things where I felt like we done that on 23 against them in that final. We tried to out Penrith them, and I just don't think you've got to be so good to beat them at their own game. You have to be better than them. And I just feel like we've looked better in games when we're behind and we're chasing, and then we start, not fully off the cuff, but we're just playing with a bit more
Abliv type.
Yeah. So
can I ask a question to Ty? Because you're there, because obviously there's a couple questionable calls from the reffing officials and none calls at all. How did the actual crowd react? Was it because I know how I reacted, but how did the crowd react? Was it blatant? Was it abusive?
Oh, yeah, they're going berserk, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the toughest thing to watch, as anyone that supports the Warriors, you always got these calls going against you, but it's man, what can you do, when you
Yeah.
when you got
You
the
can't do
bunker
nothing.
against you as well, eh?
Yeah. Bro, that forward pass, I just fucking skulled my Guinness and went and sat outside.
There was that other one in goal too when
Oh, the knock on. Oh,
The
the
drop.
knock on, and then the bro picked it up in front of him. So it's like, if it's not
Yeah.
a knock on, he's offside, and they just blew nothing. I'm like, anyway.
couldn't believe it,
I mean, we also made our own errors as well. And we,
That's right.
you know,
They all come
but
down.
yes, there's a couple of blatant ref mistakes. What about you, Rawiri? What were your thoughts before I change game?
Yeah, disappointing, obviously. But overall, great year for not great, but good year for the Warriors. Heaps to build on. Future's looking bright. The one thing I will comment on the game is Cleary's kicking game is the short kicking game. They got so many really so many
Repeat
kicks that would
sets.
just hold up
Hold up. Yeah.
perfectly. And yeah, I'm off Cleary. He's just he's go to soccer, bro.
Do you reckon he
He's just too
shanked?
good.
Do you reckon
His
he
boots too
shanked
good,
that?
bro.
Do you reckon he shanked that droppy that went straight out? Like he looked like, when it
Yeah.
went straight across the ground, the grubber bloody thing.
No,
I
that's
reckon-
skills, man.
Yeah, I reckon
Purpose,
that was deliberate.
That's annoying, eh?
And then that other bomb he done that. Chance was way back in the goalpost because he was kicking them long, and he done that wobbler. Then it bounced straight back to one of them, and then
He's got the ball.
that
he's
just
got the
like
ball on
summed
the
up the
string,
night,
though.
eh? That just summed up the night that they put up that kick. It bounced in the middle of nowhere, and it just bounced straight into a Penrith player. I'm just like, oh fuck, nothing's going our way. Anyway, but you're right, Rawiri. That it is actually, you're right. It was a good season. We had quite a few injuries, so
Yeah,
That's good.
considering all the young boys that we had to bring up,
yeah,
all the players that we lost, Lecker's season, Dimitri, it's
Eddie.
been good.
Keep the
There's
faith,
been a
eh?
lot of positives.
Keep the
bro.
faith,
Have to
man,
keep
that's
the
it.
faith. I live in New Zealand now. I have to keep the faith.
You can't hide now, bro. But yeah, I reckon because obviously last year was really disappointing not making the finals. So I think this year making the finals, we out of the last 3 years we've made the finals twice. So I think I mean it sucks, but at least we're in the finals.
Yeah, that's right.
And
We're in contention. You got something to cheer on, unlike half the
and
other
just
comp.
unless that's right, unlike bloody Tigers fans and whatnot. Also, just on the Kiwi side of things, I thought McLean and Ice Papali'i had great games as well.
Yeah.
For Penrith as well, they stood out. So McLean in the Kiwis team.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
Chris and Timoko played pretty well on the weekend,
They did.
Yeah, he was mean.
I'd say McLean's in the team, bro.
and it's just it's Timoko or Chris in the other one.
Yeah, it's tough, eh? I'm going to say he's in the squad 100%. Whether he's in the team, I think the coach will see how they train well. I don't know. It's hard to get rid of experience, eh? Like, experience of Chris. And, Chris hasn't scored a try in, 10 games or something like that. He hasn't scored since round 9, and he comes out and scores a ripper
Scores
try.
that try, eh?
Just
That
plays
was a ripper.
pretty well. So,
Mm.
but then, actually, what is Timoko let in all those tries? So that left side of the Broncos destroyed him. So sorry, cuz you're out. You're out. Chris is to the right. Casey's in.
Go get on the toilet water diet, cuz you need it.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Sorry, cuz.
All right. Next game, I didn't see this one coming. Sharks 20, Roosters 10. What were your thoughts on this one, Rawiri?
Loved Ronaldo.
How good?
Best game I've seen from him in ages.
Yeah.
Not saying that he shit or anything, just he really wanted it. And he was up against Marky Mark, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that
Good
was
competition,
a
yeah.
mean battle. And Adam Fanua-Blake's second stint, I think that was the game changer personally. He just came in and run amok, bro. And yeah, that's all my thoughts on it. Ronaldo played mad. Adam Fanua-Blake played mad.
Sweet. What about you, Ty? Did you catch this one?
Yeah, no, I've seen that one. I think Sharks is one of those teams. They're probably the most boring team to watch in the NRL. There's nothing exciting about them, eh? I mean, you watch their games and yeah, I don't know. There's nothing that excites me about watching them. But I think I was surprised too that the Roosters didn't get up for that for some reason.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just,
for sure.
I don't know if they had an off night, but I thought they were coming into form heading into that game, but they just didn't turn up, man. So I think probably because Spencer was starting, they need to keep him on the bench regardless.
Nah, 100%. I agree with that.
What about you, Ferg? You might as well carry
Yeah.
on.
No, I like Mortalo and like his energy. I think that passion and that competition he brings. The matchup versus Marky Mark. A lot of people I think would have probably maybe steered away, but he went straight at it. And you see a couple of times where Marky would tackle him out, and he turned around and be like, "Yeah, it's on." Like they were definitely like tit for tat, and Mortalo got the job done. So. It's good to see the Sharks play well because I really thought they weren't gonna have enough in them. Like I said, it's not the most exciting footy they have, and the Roosters have been a exciting machine with Marky Mark on their team. So I thought they were going to come out. I thought Marky was going to score a few tries, and I thought they were going to win probably by a couple, to be honest. But Adam Finor played well, and the boys stood up. So they go on another week, and excited to see what they can bring.
Yeah, hard. I just thought the Roosters were red hot coming into this, and I just thought the Sharks were too hit and miss, and well, they're up for this weekend. They played,
Just quickly, did you see that hit he put on Toya?
Yeah.
That was massive.
No,
that was massive.
Ronaldo.
Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I put on the chat. That's what happens when you choose Queensland, eh?
Yeah. Even though Mortalo tried to.
Yeah.
Got denied.
What was I going to say? Yes. So, yep, that's the Roosters. They're out, eh? They're what position were they? They're done, right?
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, they're done. Yeah. They're done. Hard luck, Kane and Sammy. Sweet. All right, next game. I'll just touch on Ronaldo. But yeah, I loved the way Ronaldo was talking about it during the week. I loved the way he was just trying to get after it. And some people have a problem with him, eh? But I love him having a crack like that, eh? What do you reckon, Ty? Do you enjoy his
oh man, I'm all for it, eh?
Yeah.
I'm all for it, eh? I like guys like that, like Mulitalo, Tapine, they just speak their mind, and people got a problem with it because they can execute it as well. It's not like they can't back it up.
100%. No, that's why we love our Ronaldo.
At the end of the day, also.
There you go,
at the end of the day, like it's the whole game's entertainment. It's one big show. It's like watching a movie and being like, I hated that guy, but the whole reason you hate that person is because you really enjoyed the whole purpose of it. Like they made you hate him, made you tune in. Paul Gallen, you love to hate him, all that kind of stuff. It's like, but like even it's just their competitiveness in them. It really draws the eyes in and brings up the build. The competition that they. The clashes, like even just people like Reece Walsh and shit, like fuck, I can hate him like the most of them, mate. But geez, I love watching him. Like he's just so exciting to watch. But half the time I fucking hate him. So it's just like that's footy. Yeah, you gotta love those characters because without him, we might as well just watch the lawn bowls, bro. Yeah, like
that's it.
Nothing in that.
You've hit the nail on the head, mate. That's exactly right. You need those characters in sport, otherwise it's just bloody lawn bowls. All right, and the actual game of the century. Raiders 28, Broncos 29. A game that lasted an eternity. Heartbreak for the Raiders. I had to rewatch this the next day because I had to watch a movie with the missus.
Are you serious? Oh, you didn't actually watch it?
I watched the first half.
Oh, bro, you missed it.
And then I watched the second half.
The bin after that.
100%. That's one of the best games I've watched in a long time. That was incredible.
10, mate.
Well, the first half was looking, this is what's going to happen.
What is it? 28-12 or whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, sweet. Okay, I'll watch the movie. I'll let her have this. And then my phone just kept going off, and I'm like, looking at it.
What's going on here?
But yeah, anyway, great game. I'll rewatch the next day. Who wants to take us first? You want to go Rawiri first? What were your thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, Reece Walsh, just like touching on what Fergie said about like how entertaining it was and how much of a mean game it was. I just think that for me personally, that was Reece Walsh's 15, 20 minutes when he come back on after he got carded.
Crazy.
That's probably the best individual effort I've seen, and I know Cleary's comeback against the Broncos in that grand final was pretty mean, but I just think that what Walsh did and how he was able to manage the game as soon as he got back on, he's special, man. He's special.
So no.
But it was all round good game from all of the Broncos boys. Even the Raiders boys had a mean game, but Broncos came out on top,
Does Reece Walsh need just get sin-binned every game?
Yeah. Oh well, I was thinking about it, bro, and like he got sin-binned and then all the big boys got tired, so he come on and run amok, and it just the timing was perfect for him.
Yeah. Tactical.
Yeah.
What about you, Ty? You would have watched this game in entirety like a proper man should.
Oh man, my son went to sleep late that night, because that game just went on forever.
Yeah.
But no, whatever injection they gave Payne Haas, man, I thought his ankle was broken there for 1 minute, and then next minute he's coming on, goes off again, and then he's sitting on the bike ready to come on again.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I want to have whatever's in that injection. But no, I think like you guys have already touched on, Reece Walsh probably got a broken back after that 20-minute carry for that Broncos outfit. But I was gutted for the Raiders, man, because like I think they're probably the Cinderella story of the year. Like not many people thought they were gonna go good, and then they just stood up this year and just quietly chipped away, and they're probably like the Dunedin of Aotearoa,
Yeah. Probably, bro.
just like out of the way, like no media, no nothing.
Yeah. That's it.
Hardly get
Accurate.
any good TV games, always playing on Sunday, whatever. But I was gutted, man. But they just clocked off, and I think they didn't get their transitions right in their interchange, because there was a period where Joey was off and Papali'i, and just wasn't good at all.
Yeah, I thought the same too, bro. Watching back, it's similar to like the Fish and Mitch Barnett thing. Like getting that right, you don't want both of them gone at the same time. And you could tell, bro, in that game when they both went off, like it changed the game pretty much. All right, what about you, Fergie? What do you reckon?
Man, I don't even know where to start. It's just literally just one of the most enjoyable games as a non-bias either way. Only bias I had was a couple of try-scoring multis, but either way, just as a frother, man. I put my phone down thinking, Raiders too good, got the win, nice, all right, like do something else. Wife's like, oh, it's not over, they're checking this. I'm like, what?
Bro,
the
there's
hell?
so many times too you thought the Raiders would win.
100%. I thought, oh no, they can't do it now. Reece Walsh's performance was wild, but him like that little headbutt, then him running off, giving the bird to the crowd. I just didn't know where to stop laughing. It was just so fucking good. And then him come back.
I'm all for that behavior.
Me too, bro. That was enjoyable. They give it to him. They calling his daughter, all this bunch of stuff. Sweet, bro. Play on. It's all good.
Hard out.
But that 17 minutes he comes back on, no other player in the entire game could do that. And he is single-handedly, like you said, controlled the game. All his either like touches, line breaks, like, man, it was watching something else. I couldn't. He came back on, and the people he was scoring, like, Kiripani, tick multi. Who else scored? Reece Walsh scored, tick multi. And then like Shibazaki, tick, bang, I just won my multi. I was like, this is the best day ever.
What was that? 6 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, bro,
3 tries in 6 minutes.
Yeah, and then like I just won I don't know, $600 off $20, and I was like, Reece Walsh, you deserve it. You're the man. You're the man. I'll give it to you. Yeah. Absolutely loved it. I came down to the line, and man, the last person I thought was going to kick the goal was Ben Hunt. I thought Ben Hunt out of all the players was average. That like the bomb he was putting up, and they're catching in the end goal or like real close. I was like, what are you doing, bro? You're fucking trying to undo Reece's good work, but. So good. Interesting next week. Next week though. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing.
Next week.
I've just got a question for you, boys. Do you reckon that the penalty after the full time hooter happens, do you reckon they should have been able to kick it from 10 in front, or like?
Yeah, is that?
I've seen a bit of chat. I've seen a bit of chat where people are saying why didn't he kick it from where he got penalised?
Yeah, is that normal? Because I thought in the past the Warriors have had to kick from the spot, but then I spoke to my brother and he's like, "Oh no, we had to kick from front." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of lame, eh?" Like,
yeah,
because then you're just going to milk kicks out far instead of trying to actually kick the kick. So I didn't realize that was happening, and then didn't understand it. But yeah, I don't like that.
Neither did Ricky Stewart. He thought he'd won.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, for the second time. Was it the second time or the first time? They thought they'd won twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
the Jamal Fogarty try, I thought it was over then.
Yeah,
Jamal
me too.
got the try, I thought it was over. and then that.
That was borderline 2-way.
That was
Borderline.
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Also-
I'm okay with it when I watched it back again. Like, I'm
I've
okay
got-
with that call.
I've got another question. In that game, do you think playing an extra 5 minutes each way is better than Golden Point in the regular season? Do you think that is a better way moving forward? Because I enjoyed that. People actually look to score tries, get points, rather than just try to get out the field and kick a goal, you know?
Well,
Do
it
you
was
think-
entertaining game.
So entertaining, man. And then it goes to the next level of, you know, the longest game in history, 92 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, you know, that's wild in itself. So, like, why not add these extra elements? Because I'd rather watch 10 more minutes
I'd
of
like
footy.
it.
100%.
I
That's
like
sick.
it. I like
10
that
more- love
over
more footy.
I like
Golden
that
Point.
over a kick fest of trying
Yeah,
to
And
get
they
a
did
drop
go
goal.
for it too, the Raiders. They did
Exactly.
go for it.
Because kickbacks can be terrible, you know? Oh, they missed 6 kicks and then actually 6 kicks each and then it's a draw. Mean game,
Yeah.
bro. Mean finish. Far out. Oh, shit.
No, I agree. They should do that moving forward for sure. All right. Just on that round, boys, were there any Kiwi players? Do you guys have a Kiwi player each that kind of stood out to you, or even a Kiwi moment from the round that stood out to you? We got you, Ferg.
Ice Papa Lennie, loved it off the back. He's in great form at the moment and against our hometown heroes, disappointing, but love to see him going well. So, yeah, can't wait to see what he can do in the black jersey. Kiwi
That try was good too.
Good try. I was
He
feeling
knows how to score a try against the Warriors.
As soon as he scored, I told my wife, Lennie Lennie always says he scores, plays well against Warriors. And I'm like, why didn't I put him in my multi, you idiot?
I think he's only
always.
played against the Warriors once and not got a try. Like
Yeah.
for the Eels, the Tigers, and Penrith now.
Exactly. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, so he had an outstanding game. That try was nice. What about you, Rawiri?
Mine was Ronaldo, bro. I just loved his energy, loved his energy throughout the whole game. And yeah, I'm excited to see if the Sharks can make it, but we'll see.
We'll see. What about you, Ty? Was there anyone who stood out to you from a Kiwi perspective or a moment at all?
Nah, probably Warbrick. I think,
Yeah.
after the year he's had, and you touched on it earlier, he had a shocker start to that game and then, broke all the doggies' hearts when he got that fluke intercept. But, I'll give it to him, man. He's, he bounced back good, and you love to see that, players, they have a shocking start and then they just turn it around. And yeah, I'm all for that. He was the man.
Yeah, nice. There's nothing better than seeing the big Willie and free air like that, too.
Big Willie's in the free. Love
Big
it.
Actually
Willie
quick, eh?
He's quick, man.
Did you
he
say
is
yours,
quick.
Lennie? Did you got one?
Yes, I do have one. Mine would be the Seb Chris try, that pickup.
Nice.
Mm.
That was outrageous. It was like a millimeter off the ground. I can't remember who kicked it, but I thought,
Hudson
and I just
Young.
think Hudson Young. Oh, that's right. Yeah, put it on the foot.
Great
I
kick.
thought Sebi Chris's game, that was probably had some real crackers at the start of the year. He played well throughout, but I just thought this was one of his better games for sure. And he's just he's such a strong runner of the ball too. So Seb Chris, that try and just his all round game.
Can I
All
say?
right.
Sorry, just back
You
to
go.
back to my person. Isaiah Papali. How
Yeah.
often does the first try get scored by an on the bench middle? I thought that was crazy. First try.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I
was
didn't
like-
have first try.
I didn't even look at it. Because he's so far down the list.
Yeah, I had him at any time because I was like, I was
Yeah.
on the bench, so I won't go
course
first
you
try
did.
this time.
I had him in a multi.
Yeah.
He was at like sevens.
Seven.
Yeah.
So
the
his
rest of them,
his
the
first
rest
must
of
have
the
been.
multi didn't come off.
His first was $61, I think.
Oh wow, that's wild, wild.
That is wild.
Sorry.
But he loves the meat pie against the Wars, old Ice Papali'i.
Indeed.
That's for sure. All right, we'll get into the next round, which is there's only 2 games. Raiders are up against the Sharkies, 9:50 New Zealand time on Saturday night. Terrible timing for us, but they don't give a shit about us, do they? We'll just go through who you picking and why for this one, Fergie.
Can I wait a second? Sorry, I was just texting my wife to bring me a
Team
beer.
list. Oh,
Sorry. Apologies. I thought I was.
oh, he's just
in doubt.
ruining the flow of the show, but he does
My
need to be
mistake.
all right.
At least I'm not
Rawiri.
cutting in and out.
That's right. You'll get there. What about you, Rawiri? What do you who wins this game and why?
Look, I literally just said we'll see if the Sharks can get through, but I'm liking the Raiders. I don't know. I think that they have been the fairy tale story of the year. And yeah, I just think that they've had too much of a mean year to lose to the Sharks in the second round of the finals. And I think that Joey Tarps will be, rallying all the troops and getting the boys mentally ready.
Golden.
And yeah, I just if they do win it, it'll be in the middle. But like they'll need Tarps, Papali'i, all their big boys to have a mean game because the Sharks forwards are not bad. But I could see it being a close one, eh? I could see it being like 1-12.
Sweet. What about you, Ty? Who you reckon wins this one, Raiders or the Sharkies?
Raiders, man, I hope their right edge is bloody having defense training every single day this week, because wow, man, that was frustrating, like, please. But yeah, hopefully the Raiders, I think they deserve it. I don't know, but the Sharks could surprise us.
They can. They don't mind doing that. Sweet. What about you, Fergie?
I'm good now.
How did you get? You got your thumbs up thing back. How did you do that?
I don't know. Australian laptops, there she goes. So I'm real torn, because I think the Raiders should be able to do it. If it was a normal week with a normal amount of rest, I reckon the Raiders would do it. But if the Sharks play really well, are the Raiders fatigued? 92 minutes of extra time, not just physically, but like mentally. You were this close to going straight through, having a week off. You got burnt by a couple of bad tries. How's your psyche going? How's you as a player holding on? Can you rub that out the way, move straight on to the next job? Or are you still playing the game head down like, fuck's sake, we shouldn't be playing this game? So I don't know who's going to turn up, but I think it's going to be a cracking game. Like you said, I think it's going to be a 1-12 affair either way. But whether or not the left side of the Sharkies can exploit the right side of the Tigers, right side of the Raiders. Sorry. Thank you. Take the dog. Sorry.
Not the waitress.
Professional system I got around here. Ding,
Bloody
ding,
hell.
ding.
Got them trained well.
I'm surprised they didn't talk shit.
Yeah. I like the Raiders too. I think, well, that whole thing can go either one of two ways. They can be like, that could have been the loss that they needed heading into this game in the finals, because you don't want to have that game in the final. So, yeah, I'm going the Raiders still. I think they should have too much for the Sharks. And I think maybe that loss might be used more as motivation than anything else. But like you say, Ferg, they could be fatigued. But I'm going Raiders. All right.
Game.
Doggies up against Penrith Panthers. 6:05 on Sunday. We'll start with you, Ty. I'm guessing you're going the Bulldogs.
I've seen the lineup, and as long as Sexton stays in at 7, I think they're every chance of getting through. I reckon Critter will come in. I see he's in number 23, I think. So I'm sure he'll do a Jordan out on the centre, and I'm pretty sure they'll get over the line. Big upset. So if you're a betting man, you want to make some money, chuck it on the Doggies.
I agree, bro. I reckon Sexton is having him in the team is a must. And I double checked there. Old Critter is in 23 there. So
interesting. That's real interesting.
He might get the same injection from on the old Payne Haas.
Yeah, he might be on that Payne Haas injection, eh?
Oh yeah, got to be in the know, guys.
All right. What do you recommend? You Doggies or Penrith?
Same again. It could go either way. It just depends who shows up, really. Eh? Like, yeah. Like I want the Doggies to win, but Penrith is just so dominant this time of the year, eh? And they just, yeah. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna say Penrith 1-12.
There's a bandwagon, this fella.
Yeah. Screams bandwagon. All right. What about you, Fergie?
It's just too hard to deny the Panthers, like what they've been able to perform, and like I already said earlier this year, going from, last back to, one of the top contenders. It's going to be a good game though. And like Crichton as one of the extended players, we also got Montoya as one of the extended players. So, like Jethro might drop out, then you might have pretty much a starting outside lineup. So whoever plays, I know that it's going to be a crack of a game. So I think Panthers 1-12 will probably do it through experience. It's hard to deny it, but yeah, I wouldn't put too much on that. So it could go either way.
just
Right.
on Montoya quickly, I saw an interview with him today, and the journos were asking him about how his ankle was doing and stuff. And he reckons his mum came into the Bulldogs facilities, told the physios to sit down, and she gave him like a traditional Fijian massage, and it's doing way better.
Classic.
There you go, man.
Classic.
There you go.
So I reckon he might have a run. I reckon he might.
One of those, what are the 2015 Holo?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Fiji
That's what he
Indigenous.
done, yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah.
it. Hey, you got to know. It's all about who you know.
That's it. That's traditional. The traditional way of healing, mate. It's definitely worth looking into, especially if you're trying to get up for a bloody semi-final.
Percent.
I'm going doggies just to even it out, and because they broke my heart last week. Penrith broke my heart, I mean. So I want the doggies to beat them. There you go. All right. There's only 2 games this week. It's the business end of the season. So it does a little bit. I'm not going to lie though. I think I was starting to get a bit of rugby league fatigue. So I'm glad it's the finals. I felt those last 2 regular rounds was just a bit. It was a little bit too much for me.
I never thought I'd hear the day.
Oh, it's part of doing the potty, I guess. But just because some of the games were shit too, so I'm like, oh, can we just have the finals already?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
a long ass season, eh?
It did drag on a bit, eh?
Just those last couple of weeks. I mean, if the Warriors were playing well, it would have felt like it wasn't dragging out. All right. Best bet. If you've got one, you don't have to put one out there if you don't want to. But Fergie, I mean, it sounds like you're making a donation to the Last Chance Project as well after your win in the weekend. So
Yeah, we
that's
should touch on that.
That only got me back to not even a square for the weekend. So it's we'll see how this weekend goes. Oh mate, you don't want to know how much I had on the All Blacks and the Warriors to combine.
Ugh.
Not good. But
You should have done Black Ferns and the women's Warriors.
I should have, but I'm not that smart. So
You should have done that bloody steeplechase guy.
yeah,
No, not
I
steeplechase.
should just follow Kane. Really, like what
Did
am I
you-
doing?
Yeah, so you didn't get on Kane's.
No,
you didn't get on Kane's.
Because I
thing.
can't copy. It's like heaps of admin for me to go through and find all the leagues. It
Bro,
takes me
Kane had
ages.
like a $726 multi that paid out.
Yeah, it was like the odds.
No,
One,
no,
one.
this
there was
was 6 to
140
1.
people on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 2-1. Crazy.
So if you put
Crazy.
$10 on it, you got $7,000.
I saw
Yeah.
someone put 50 cents on it and got like $1,000.
Yeah.
How epic's that, eh? If I could copy every single one of Kane's bets, I swear to God I would.
Bro.
If I could just hit a button that said copy and place, even if it's just $1, or $1 on something like that, why not? Copy
I can do that, but I just haven't been.
Yeah, you guys got no excuses. I'm over here poverty.
He's the
I'm over here
punting
in
king of
poverty.
NZ at the moment, eh, old Kane?
No, he's doing
Yeah.
well. He's doing well.
I hear they're
It's
going to
just-
offer him shares into the company.
Maybe. They're going to send out a hitman for him soon, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
cutting him off. He's too good.
Cost him too much money. But did you have a bet, Fergie? What,
I
did
do
you
have,
a bet for
I
this
do, I
weekend?
do have a bet, and it's
All right.
kind of contradictory of what I said earlier. But I'm going Casey McLean and the Panthers head to head to get the job done. Casey's playing too
Nice.
well, and yeah, I think he's going to get done. He's going to go well. He's going to lock in that Kiwi left centre position.
All right.
position.
What about you, Ty? Are you partial to one to put one out there? Is it just doggies to win, or what?
Nah,
did you have a
doggies
bet?
to win, man. Put the house on it, boys.
I love it.
Put the kennel on it, all right. And Rawiri, did you have one?
I'm going Talakai to score, Seb Chris to score, and Raiders to win.
Ooh, I
nice.
like that.
was-
That'd be paying some odds.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Sweet. Oh, what odds do you have?
So, do you
Is
have
that what you
odds?
said?
No, I don't. My
Okay.
phone's recording at the moment.
Yeah.
Sure. My bad.
We'll put it up later. And then Kane has sent through aka that Kiwi punter, has sent through his best bet for the weekend, and it's KL Ero up against Timoko.
Mm.
Talking about centre pairings. There you go.
Houses on that. Houses on it. Sorry.
If you're going off last week's game, that looks like a pretty solid bet there.
Great form line.
And for me, I've got Joseph Tarpane anytime. He'll lead from the front. I see that the Sharks have let the odd forward try in, so I reckon Joey taps, slams one down. And if you got a spare couple of dollars, put it on for the first try as well, just in case. Boom, just like that. All right.
Huge.
Well, that's us, man. That's us, boys. Thanks for jumping on. Ty, so if they want to get any updates for the event, for the game coming up, where's the best place to get all the info?
Yeah, just
Just on
jump on
Insta?
our Insta, Last Chance Project, or check into the Mills Tui Festival of Rugby League. All the info's there, because there's also men's mental health brekkie on Friday morning. That's the day before the game, where all the players will be there. So it'll be cool just to get amongst it, come hang out, donate some money to the kaupapa. But I think it'll just be cool. Like, if you're a leaguey, if you're a footy head, you're going to have like 40 former players all in the area. So
Yeah.
who knows, might get a few pints or whatever. Who knows what could happen, It's
Yeah.
Is
Nice.
there any live stream for the people who can't attend?
Yeah, I think there is a live stream of the main game. I'm not too sure about the charity game, just in case we might get some yellow cards and red cards in that game. So yeah, probably not good, promotion of the game. So
Nah.
some of the characters on the pitch. So yeah, not sure.
Sweet. No, that sounds like that brekkie sounds like a good shout. So I'll definitely trying to get along to that for sure. And Ferg, where do the good people find you, mate?
Good people, come find me at on the bench sport on Instagram, and then mostly on the that Kiwi podcast. So you'll find me here most of the time. So yeah,
Yes,
if you like
settled in.
Oh, I love it. It's a good place. It's really nice, actually. And if you like a bit of golf, Fergie.golf is my other side hobby. So come along for the ride, follow the journey, watch some sports, talk some crap, hit some shanks. Let's go. Yeah.
Guinness, golf, and gambling, isn't that your thing?
Oh, did you read the hat? Funnily enough,
Yes.
I just put in an order. I'm going to be selling these bad boys, but they're only for real Guinness golf gamblers. So gamble responsibly at all occasions. It doesn't have to be a bet online. It's just fun.
I'm only ticking one of those boxes at the moment. I don't drink Guinness and I don't play
I'll
golf.
twist your arm. Look, you don't have to be a good golfer. You don't have to be a big Guinness drinker. But as long as you love all the above, outdoors with mates, drinking a few brewskowskis, that's what it's about. It's what it's about.
I must say, hey, your golf content is actually quite really good, man. So even if you're not into golf, go check it out. It's got some crack up stuff there you're doing with your wife at the moment too. That's pretty good to watch.
Cheers. Much appreciated. Thanks, mate.
No worries. And Rawiri, big fella, where do they find you, mate?
Just Artiki Sports, or on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. Just Artiki Sports, brother.
Sweet. And at the corner dairy as well, or?
Yeah, bro, down the Winds office every Thursday. Trying to get a meal allowance for the week.
All right, sweet. All right, now thanks for jumping on, lads. It's been mean. First four-way, first four-way podcast, I mean. But yes, it's been awesome having you guys on. But thank you for everyone for listening. We've been the Kiwi NRL Podcast. As usual, I usually say up the wires, but we're not playing this weekend, so I'll just say give them a taste of Kiwi, and we'll catch you all next week. Sure.
You.
You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give it.